Hello guys, and welcome to this short video that I'm gonna do to show you how to record your screen as you're doing something. And the program that we're gonna use is this one right here, and your screen is OBS, or Open Broadcast. So the first thing that you want to do is just go to the web, either type OBS on Google, and I'm just gonna copy the link and put it in the description below, so you can click on it if you want to. But again, on Google OBS, it'll come up the first thing. So you want to click there, and it'll take you to the web here, and you just want to download the OBS Studio and go through the installation process that I'm not going to go through. I already have it installed, and you guys know how to do that. So we open the program here, and this is going to be empty. You're not going to have anything over here. These are for my stuff that I do, so I'm not going to delete any of that. But you're only gonna have this right here, the scene 1. No, it's gonna be nothing here. It's gonna be blank. So, but before you get into that, you want to go to settings, and then you want to go to, let's say, video first. We can do video. Of course, I can't do anything with this because I'm recording right now. But your base, it's pretty much the base of your monitor or your computer. For mine is 1920 by 1080, and then your output. I suggest you do the 1280 by 720. It's HD quality, and it works best, especially for average computers. If you don't have a supercomputer, I would suggest you just keep it 1280 by 720. As you can see, there's a pull down here, and you can choose the resolution for that. But again, I can't do it right now because I'm recording. The common FPS, you want to keep it 30. Again, that's like average for computers. If you have a supercomputer, you can go up to 60 frames per second, and that'll be like Ultra HD. But again, it doesn't have to be like that. So 30 works great. Then you want to go to audio, and you're not gonna mess with the sample rate. Channels, I have it on mono because the stereo, I don't know why, it might be my mic or something, but it doesn't work right. So I just keep it in mono. And then desktop audio device, that's to record any audio coming from my computer. As you can see, there's music in the background. It records any audio in the background. So you want to have that as default, or choose an audio device that you might have an extra one. So I keep it as default. Then you want to disable all the other ones because, again, we only use one. And then your mic, it's over here. I can choose to disable it. My default, I have an extra microphone. And then, of course, from the webcam, you choose whatever you use or whatever you have. So keep it to default. I keep it to my microphone here, I'm sorry. So now that we get that, we go to output. And output, bit rate, I find that between 2000 and 3000, it's depends on your internet connection and how good your computer is. So I use 2500 for mine. Some of you can try out and do like sample videos with 2000 or 3000, 2500, whatever works for you, whatever quality you like. You can test messing with this. You can mess around, but you don't want to drop it below like 2000 or 1500 because the quality will be really bad. The encoder, that's default like that, so you don't want to mess with that. The audio bitrate, I think it comes default at 120. I have it on 160 to have a better quality of audio, but you can choose like up to like 300. So I keep it at 160. This comes as this default, so you don't have to mess with that. The encoder rate, I keep it on faster. The slower, the better it'll come out, but the more CPU that's gonna use. So faster is like average for average computer, and that works great for me. And then recording over here, this is what you want to know. Recording path, this is where your file is gonna save. So you want to make sure that you hit browse and you select whatever folder you want the video to save, so you can copy to a USB or upload it to the internet, whatever you're gonna do with the video that you're gonna record. So you want to make sure that you select the right place to where you want to save the video. And then recording quality, same as the stream. That's for like if you're doing live streaming, so you don't care about that. But you should have it like that, so that way it records at this settings over here, streaming settings. So that way it'll copy the settings into the recording format. Quality, I'm sorry. The format over here is where you choose the format of the video. I have it on MP4. That works good for me, and it's very average for most video players. So MP4, and you can choose again from the list, from the pull down. I can't do it because I'm recording. So now that we got the 3 important things here, the rest is for like if you're doing streaming. I'm not gonna get into that. You have the advanced settings. You have hotkeys if you want to have hotkeys for like start recording or start streaming. I have none of that, so I'm not even gonna get into that. So we got audio done, we got video done, we got output done. That's where you're gonna save your file, and then again in general there's nothing. So now that we got those 3 main points, output, audio, and video done, you can hit OK, and then we come back to the main screen. This is like your main screen over here, and again all these will be blank. You're not gonna have anything here because you have to start your presentation. And as you can see over here, all these over here is the screenshot. So it's a preview of what the video is gonna be like. What's recording? It's recording this right here because it's in full mode. But if I minimize, you can see it's recording now. My web over here. So it's a preview for you to see what's going on. If you have a second monitor, it works great. Like I have a second monitor and I can see what the preview is as I'm working in another monitor. So that's really nice. So again, this is gonna be blank, and what you want to do, it's you want to right click anywhere, and you want to add, and you can choose from the list over here. You have an audio input, audio output, browser source, color source. You want to ignore any of that, and you want to go to display capture. As soon as you hit OK, it'll ask you to create a new one or use an existing one. I use the existing one because I already have it, but you can mess with this too. And when you hit OK, it'll ask me to choose which monitor I want to use, but because I'm using it right now, it won't show. But you can choose to capture the cursor, not to capture it. Then you would hit OK, and then it'll show up here. So I'm gonna get rid of that, delete, because I already have one here. And you can add, again, you can add pictures, you can add videos, you can add anything you want for your background. So if I turn this, see this little eye over here, if I click that, it'll shut that that feature, and you'll see what's behind it. So if I shut that off, I have this over here. This is a picture and a video, and of course if I turn all 3 off, you won't see anything. So that's just an extra thing for you guys. But again, all you care about is just the display capture. You don't need any of the rest. So just with the display capture, you want to when you're ready, when you have all your settings done and you have the display capture open, you can hit it'll say start recording over here, and you can hit that and then minimize your open broadcast, or even move it to another monitor if you do have another monitor. So you can hit start recording, minimize it, do whatever you're gonna do, mess around with Word and whatever you're gonna your screenshot's gonna be about. And then when you're done, just hit stop recording, and then you can see the video on the file path that you chose for this to save. So that's everything, guys. If you want me to go into more details about other settings, and like even if you want to do like live streaming to YouTube or Facebook or Twitch TV, I can do a video on that. But this was just to show you guys how to do the display capture, so that you can do the video that Mr. Junk over here wants us to do. So again, see you. Thank you.